y'all, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. And I know we're already halfway through January, but Happy New Year anyway. This is my first video of 2017. So today I'm showing you the entire Breakfast at Tiffany's collection from OPI. It is their Winter Holiday 2016 collection. I actually purchased these polishes back in November of 2016, but the holidays happened, life happened. Y'all know how it is, but it's all good. I'm here now. I also am going to show you possible dupes and comparisons for each polish, the same way I did for the Washington DC collection from OPI. If you would like to see that video, I'll have it linked down in the description box below. So I wanted to watch the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's before I actually posted this video because I wanted to know where some of the color references and the names of the polishes came from. Because this really didn't feel like a holiday collection to me, except for the reds and the glitters in the collection. I guess I was expecting to see a green and maybe a gold glitter or something. For instance, the color Meet My Decorator is red, but the actual decorator in the movie, every time you saw her, she had on green. So it would have been nice to have that polish actually be green instead of red, especially for a holiday collection. Got the Mean Reds was another great polish name as far as the movie is concerned, because this was around the part of the movie where Holly made the reference to getting the blues is when you're sad or if it's been raining too long. But the Mean Reds are horrible because suddenly you're afraid and you don't know what you're afraid of. Y'all should really watch this movie. It was very good. But regardless, there was still a few great colors in this collection. So let's get into it. First up is the namesake of the collection, Breakfast at Tiffany's. It's an opalish white with a gold shimmer that dries matte. The small iridescent flakes made it seem unique to me until I found its duplicate, which is none other than Sinful Colors Angelic, which is from their collaboration with Kylie Jenner. And they're spot on exact dupes. It's like they poured from the same pot when they made these two polishes. The next polish is I Believe in Manicures. This polish is the reason why I wanted to buy the collection. Now it's a 3-coater and it starts out kind of streaky, but once you get to that 3rd coat, it is beautiful. You see that shine? This is an amazing blue polish. Next up is I Believe in Manicures in the Infinite Shine finish. Now at first I thought, why would I buy this polish? It's exactly the same as the other I Believe in Manicures. But once I show you the side-by-side comparison, you'll notice that there is a slight difference between the two. The dupe I chose for these is What's with the Catitude, also by OPI, and all 3 blues look exactly the same here in the bottle, but once they get on my nails, you'll be able to tell the difference. The Infinite Shine, I Believe in Manicures, seems like it has much more white in it than the regular finish. See how they look exactly the same in the bottle until you put them on your nails? The next polish I have is Girls Love Pearls. It's a silvery white pearl with lots and lots of brush strokes. But it's very shiny, and it's a 3-coater, and you could probably sponge on that last coat to get rid of some of those brush strokes, but it's gorgeous regardless. The dupe I have for Girls Love Pearls is by Sinful Colors, and it's called Tokyo Pearl. And I say it's a spot-on dupe because it has the same brush strokes, the same shininess. It may seem a little bit more silver, but it's the same polish. This next polish is called 5 in 10. It's a shimmery champagne metallic color with a foil-like finish with very tiny pink and gold shimmer. It's very sheer. I think I used 3 coats on this one. It looks very flat right here, but once you add a top coat, that shimmer just pops. Now the dupe I found for this polish is called Guilty Party by Sally Hansen. In the bottle they look like spot-on dupes, but on my nails 5 in 10 looks more flat and golden, and Guilty Party looks more silver and shiny. The next polish is called Champagne for Breakfast, and it's a glitter polish, and it has hollow glitter bits of every color you can think of. And this is the hungriest glitter polish I have ever seen because it will eat through any top coat. The dupe I found for this polish is also by OPI, and it's called My Voice is a Little Norse. This polish has a black or kind of grayish base, and the glitter seems more like micro glitter, and they're more packed into the base, but I don't care. It's a really good dupe, and both of these would be great as glitter toppers. Next up is Sunrise Bedtime. This polish is like Champagne for Breakfast with a pink base to me. It looks exactly the same, just pink. and it's just as hungry. It'll eat through any top coat. I'm showing it to you here with 4 coats and a top coat. Oh my gosh, I love this polish. The sparkle factor is crazy. The dupe I found for this polish is Strobe Light by Sally Hansen, and oh my gosh, this polish is exactly the same. It's a spot-on dupe. And I know a lot of you have been wanting to know how Sunrise Bedtime compares to Teenage Dream, so here they are. But unfortunately, my Teenage Dream has faded. The base is clear now. So here they are on my nails. Besides Sunrise Bedtime drying textured, these are spot-on dupes. The next polish I have is called Apartment for Two. This color doesn't really feel like a holiday collection color, but Holly did wear this shade of pink in the movie, so maybe that's where it came from. And it's almost a one coater, and it's very smooth and creamy. It's not very unique though, it's very dupeable. In fact, the dupe I have for this polish is That's Very Daring by OPI. It's a tiny bit deeper than Apartment for Two, and it also has that pearlescent quality to it, and once it's on your nails you can tell it's a little bit thicker as well. Next up is Meet My Decorator. OPI described this polish as a hot little red for rendezvous and other meetings, and after watching this movie, now I know exactly what they meant by that. This is a very bright and vivid red that pulls really orange. The dupe I have for this polish is I Stop for Red, which is a little bit redder. But of all the red polishes that I have from OPI, which there are so many, this is the closest dupe there is. Next up is Can't Tame a Wild Thing, which is another bright red with orange undertones. It kind of has a jelly texture. If it didn't have that jelly-like texture, we could say that this polish is exactly the same as Meet My Decorator, like they're dupes for each other. The comparison polish I chose for Can't Tame a Wild Thing is Mara by Zoya, and it's almost exactly the same. If you wore Can't Tame a Wild Thing on one hand and Zoya Mara on the other hand, you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. Next up is Got the Mean Reds. This is the best red. It is so great. Now, besides staining your skin and cuticles, this is a perfect holiday red, and OPI is really great at formulating the perfect creamy red. The dupe I chose for it is another perfect red by OPI called Big Apple Red. By bottle comparison, these polishes look exactly the same, but once you get them on your nails, Got the Mean Reds dries down a little bit more flat, and it's not as shiny as Big Apple Red. And now we have Fire Escape Rendezvous. Now this color actually does look like a holiday polish with the glitter and the red flakes and all, but no. It's very clumpy. I had to brush some of the flakes down to get an even coat. Epic fail for me, and no dupes here. And just in case you wanted to see the 3 red polishes in this collection side by side, here they are. And next up we have Ring the Buzzer again, which is a dark scarlet red with a jelly-like finish. It's very patchy, so I did 3 coats here to get rid of the patchiness. It kind of depends on how thick of a layer you apply. It's very shiny, but it's also very dupeable. The dupe I chose for it is by Orly, and it's called Grave Mistake. And here by bottle comparison, Grave Mistake looks a little bit more dusty, but once they get on your nails, these look like spot-on dupes. The next polish is called Can't Read Without My Lipstick, and I love this one. It's an oxblood type Bordeaux burlesque kind of red with a jelly finish. So sexy and shiny, but it is a major stainer. So you might want to cover your cuticles and the outer walls of your nails with Vaseline before you apply this polish. The dupe I chose for this one is Cocoa by Julep, and it's a little bit more brown. Seems like it has a little bit more brown in it, but it's still a very good comparison polish. This next polish is called Party at Holly's, and oh my goodness, did they have a party at Holly's. It was lit up in there. This is a very dark brick brown red, but it's uneven and patchy, so you're probably going to have to do 3 coats on this one as well. It's very shiny, as it should be. So rich and beautiful. I just love this one too. The dupe I have is Guys and Galaxies, and they look exactly the same in the bottle, and if you don't overanalyze it, they look exactly the same on your nails as well. And so here are the 3 deep dark red colors side by side so you can see a comparison. The next polish is called Rich and Brazilian. I read on a blog somewhere that someone called it an eggplant color, which is so very true. It's dull though, not matte, but dull. It looks better in the bottle than it does on your nails. The dupe I have for this one was chosen at the suggestion of another nail polish lover. It's called Pepe's Purple Passion, and it was chosen just for shimmering glitter purposes, not for color, because they don't match in color at all, just the shimmer. The next polish is called I'll Have a Manhattan, and this was almost a one coater, but this is two coats that I'm going to show you on my nails. It's a very dark plummy purple, very thick, and it's very shiny. It's probably my favorite of this whole collection. The dupe I have for this, well, let's not call it a dupe. The comparison polish I have is by Wet n Wild, and it's called Disturbia. But it wasn't a good comparison, as you can tell. It made I'll Have a Manhattan look like a completely different polish. And last but not least, we have Black Dress Not Optional. This is a shimmery charcoalish type gray. It's not really black, and it's not very shiny either, but it's not matte, so it's kind of a satin finish. And the dupe I found for this one is Queen of the Road from the 2014 Ford Mustang collection. They look exactly the same in the bottle, but once they get on my nails, that shimmer is much more evident in Black Dress Not Optional, and it really makes this one stand out. So my favorite polish from this collection is I'll Have a Manhattan, this deep, dark, plummy purple. For some reason, I'm just into these lately, and this one is just fabulous. It was almost a one coater. The Infinite Shine polishes from OPI are so fantastic. I should have bought all of them in this finish. If you can only buy one polish from this collection, I would suggest trying this one. So I purchased my collection locally, but you can still buy them at Ulta, Sally's. I've even seen them in the JCPenney salons, because you know they sell OPI. And they are still available at polishpick.com. So yeah guys, that's it. That's the entire collection. I hope you enjoyed this video and seeing the possible dupes and comparisons. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And as always, send me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite polish from this collection is and what your favorite dupe of each polish is. Also comment and let me know what type of nail polish video you would like to see next. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.